Hello, everyone. How are we all doing today? Well, I should say, really, tonight. It's a little bit later at night. I just finished work. I planned on doing this live, but 9 o'clock at night. No warning. Kind of hard to do a live stream. One of my subscribers, very sorry, it's allergy season and Clarendon is doing nothing. One of my subscribers, all the way over in Poland, saw one of our past videos where I was tasting some Eastern European treats, and they sent me some of their favorite things. And I was shocked. I had no clue this was coming. What was even nicer is they overnighted this package all the way from Poland. They have a small, I'm assuming it's a small store, they didn't tell me much about it, where they make their own sausage, their own pierogies, sauerkraut, all that kind of stuff. And they froze a whole bunch of it for me, and that's why they overnighted this package to me. So I have that in the freezer now, and that's going to be a few dinners. I'm not going to do that as a tasting, but I am going to try some of these snacks. Now, I just put them in a bag that I had handy, because the box that it was sent in was huge, and I just didn't want to be moving around a big box. So, I've seen what's in here. I know what's in here. It looks like it all could all be good, but we've said that before, and we were very wrong. So I'm just getting my knife handy, because their packages are always so hard to open. And let's pull out the first thing. I'm just pulling it random. Oh. Okay, now this actually comes from, no, this is from Poland. This is from Poland, and it looks like a really big cherry Swiss roll. A Swiss roll is just a rolled cake. Oh my god, the smell. And normally it's chocolate with a cream filling. Oh, this. Oh wow. Sorry for all the noise, but this is regular cake. It's got some chocolate, and it's like a Black Forest cake inside. It's got the cherry and the cream. Now, this is an actual cake, so I'm glad I have my knife. And we'll cut off a little piece. Yeah, so in there you can see there's the cherry, of course, all that cream, and the chocolate. It smells just like a Black Forest cake.
Yes!
Really rich. The cherry, unlike North American cherry that's always like very sweet, and this is on the sour side, but really good. You've got the sweetness of that cream, and of course the chocolate. Wow. This is just so good. Mm. 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 So rich. I'm glad she sent me that, and she said it's one of her favorites. Need some coffee after that. Wow. If everything is as good as that one cake, like I said, we're in for a treat. So if you want to try and find it, I'm sure you can find it on eBay, not eBay, on Amazon or some specialty shops. But this is the Roshan. I'm not about to pronounce that name. I don't know how. But look for that package. So good. So delicious. Olga and Victor, thank you ever so much for sending me all this stuff. I can tell if that's how it's starting off, we're in for some really, really nice treats. Okay. This is just called Fritz. And it says it is smart raspberry. Other than that, I have no clue. It's hard. Might be like a toffee or a taffy or something. Toffee, taffy, all depends where you're from. Oh, looks like gum. But you get 6 packs like this. They look like really big gum strips. Whew. They really taste like strong raspberry. Okay. Oh, and it's kind of soft, but you can sort of see, kind of looks like gum. It has these little, oh, there we go, little tear pieces. Smells really good. Nice.
Yes!
Really nice. Sorry about that. Kind of reminds me of Laffy Taffy. A little creamier. The raspberry flavor is like bang right there. And it says it has vitamin A and C added, so in a way, I guess it's somewhat good for you. You're eating your vitamins. Who knows? Okay, let's keep going. Okay. Whoa. Sorry, I forgot to mute my phone. Well, this is just called Rom. And it looks like it's a 50% dark cocoa chocolate bar. Other than that, it doesn't say much else. I'm assuming it's just straight solid chocolate. I don't see anything that indicates another flavor. Okay, I want to show everyone. This has that little mark there. It says you pull to open. And it doesn't want to open. Ah, got it. Wow. A real strong, rich chocolate scent. You get these nice big pieces. Yeah, it just looks like a solid chocolate. Okay. It's very fruity. Okay. It had a very, very nice taste. The dark cocoa. And then it had, I don't know what kind of filling there was in there, but it had a filling. It was a fruity, could have been like cherry again or something. But you know when you get that low grade chocolate and it's like crayons, unfortunately, that's what the chocolate was like. Taste-wise, it was great. It was the texture in your mouth and the feeling as you were eating it was like, kids will love it. But for someone who really likes chocolate, and I mean proper chocolate, good chocolate, that was like, So, not my favorite. It was tasty, but definitely not my favorite. Compared to some of the other chocolates I've had from over there, like when I got that Russian snack pack and there was the chocolate, that chocolate should have just come with a flat out wick in it because it was absolutely horrible. That was just a straight candle. Okay, well this I can actually tell what it is. Because it says they are lemon orange wafers. So I'm not expecting anything mind-blowing with these. These are the same wafers that we can get here, just a different brand. Oh, but they are cute little things. So you get like 2 layers, and 2 wide, and you get about 20 pieces in a pack. First thing I get when I take a whiff is like lemon cleaner. Sorry. It just smells like... It smells like Pledge. Well, it's the best way I can describe that smell. Hopefully they taste better. Yeah, definitely taste a lot better than they smell.
Yes!
Because I still, when I was biting into it, I was kind of afraid it was going to taste like Pledge as well. But no, it's your normal, everyday wafer cookie. But it does have that citrusy flavor to it. More lemon than orange, but good. You could go good with some coffee, which it will later. So, I know there were about 7 things in the bag. 7 or 8. She'd also sent me, Olga had also sent me, along with the sausage and everything, they'd sent me 2 cakes that they made. Now, unfortunately, those I ate before. One was a cherry cake. I'm assuming cherry is huge in Poland. And it was like an almond crust with a bitter cherry filling, and a crumb top on it. It was gorgeous. Olga, if you're seeing this video, which I assume you will, please send me that recipe. I want to make it here. And the other thing she sent me was almost like, best way I could describe it is a pecan pie that a lot of people understand. It had it was almost again that shortbread almond crust with what would be like the filling for a pecan pie, but it was with walnuts. Yeah, and it was really, really nice. So, well, yeah, you have to send me the recipe for that cherry pie. Okay. We've all seen these before. Same brand, same everything. This company makes so many great things, so many great products. It's Haribo.
Yes!
And these are Mega Roulette. Mega Roulette. Okay, so these sorry. These I know are going to be so good. And if anyone wants a great laugh, go on Amazon and type Haribo Diet Gummies and read the reviews. It'll make your day. But in the meantime, let's try these. Okay, these aren't diet, I hope. No, they aren't. Okay, let's try these. Exactly like a Haribo gummy bear, but in a disc form, wheel form. because of that, the texture's a little bit, I wouldn't say harder, chewier, but really, really nice. Great flavors. If you've never tried something from Haribo, they have everything. If it's gummy, they have it. They make it. So definitely worth giving them a shot. Okay, that I know what it is, because I want to eat that one so bad. Okay. This is from a company called Carolina. Grape with vanilla flavor. It looks like it's going to be a little puff pastry thing. We shall see. It says 12 pieces. I like when there's English on the package. It makes it a lot easier for me to take a guess at what I'm eating. Very, very well packaged. Like, this has to be the thickest metallic plastic, whatever that stuff is, that I've ever encountered. Okay, well, it's not a flaky pastry. It almost looks like a cake. Almost looks like a cake. You can see there's like fruit and stuff in there. Let's see. I have no clue what I'm in store for here. This is really weird. Now, I just noticed this is from the same company that made that incredible Black Forest roll, the first thing we tried. This, you get the grape, you get the vanilla. When I smelt it, I got a weird garlic scent. No other way of putting it was garlic. When I ate it, I got that same flavor. So I don't know where it's coming from. Well, I know it's coming from this, but there's a garlicky flavor to it. But along with the grape and vanilla. So it's the weirdest thing. Because there's definitely a strong garlic flavor in this. Best way I can describe this, honestly, garlic bread with blueberry jam on it. That was weird. That was very, very strange. I will have to say, though, that now this rum chocolate, or chocolate flavored candle, wasn't so bad. But that was really weird. Like, nowhere do I see anything that sort of resembles garlic. It says with grape pieces. Nowhere do I see any mention of garlic. But that... yeah, that was garlic bread with grape jam on it. That was not pleasant. This last thing I know, though, will help. Some of you may have seen these before. If you have, I really hope you tried them. If you haven't, after this video, find one. They're all over Amazon. A lot of stores sell them, but it is Rittersport. This is not Polish. This is German as far as I know. Yeah. I'm just reading the stuff in the bottom here. And this one is rum and raisin. And it looks like it has some hazelnuts too. So, Rittersport has all different kinds of flavors. But it is the quality of their chocolate. Wow. Whew. This might be the only chocolate I've ever got drunk off by the smell of it. Very, very strong rum smell. And you can see that's what it looks like. You can see there's big pieces of raisin and hazelnut in there. And like I say, that rum smell is very strong.
Yes!
Wow. Rum flavor. Lick my fingers. That rum flavor is also very strong. So if you're not a rum drinker, maybe avoid this. This isn't like rum and raisin ice cream where it's just like a faint aftertaste. This hits you in the face. It's like doing a shot. To the point I actually have like a burn in the back of my throat from it. This is really, really good. I'm going to sleep well after eating this. But, they have a ton of flavors. Definitely find them. Need more input, but I have to stay sober. Wow, that was strong. I want to hold it the right way. But definitely look for these guys. You can find them all over Amazon. They are so good. I've yet to have any of their stuff that isn't incredible. I love their chocolate mint one. It is like, it's not that normal thin little layer of mint you get. It's like as thick as the chocolate is. Great quality chocolate, great quality ingredients. By far, hands down, 100%, the best of the sweets out of the bag. In a future video, I'll talk about how good their other stuff was. But for now, there we go. Few little gifts from Poland. Again, thank you ever so much to Olga and Victor for sending me all this. I don't even want to guess how much it cost you to overnight that from Poland. But thank you ever so much. If there's something that you guys would like me to try, leave a comment below. Get in touch with me. Let's see what we can do. Who knows? Maybe we'll feature your goodie basket in one of our videos. If you're new to this channel, well, thank you for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that bell icon thing, whatever, so you might get notified by YouTube. It works sometimes. Most of the time it doesn't. Well, you don't know. If you're coming back, well, thank you very much. Give this video a big thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you guys like the videos I'm doing. I normally put up between 1 and 2 videos a week, sometimes more. And we do... Wow, hold on. Sorry about that. You can tell it's late at night. I can't think anymore. We do cooking, of course. We do snack tasting, do recipes. We have question evening nights. We do a little bit of everything. So, and occasionally we'll do a vlog and you get to see the other side of things. So, until next time. My name is Andrew. I am the 5 p.m. chef, and we'll see you all again real soon. Bye.